Welcome everyone. Welcome to the tutorial on the actual day of the interview. So you've prepared like a champion. You're ready. You have nothing to worry about. You have much chance as the next candidate. You've done your homework. You've done your research. You know exactly where you're going, who's interviewing you. You've got all your questions ready in advance. It's all done. So you wake up and suddenly it hits you. It's interview. It's the actual day of the interview. So the first thing I would suggest is you wake up a little bit earlier than normal. Get up and do some exercise. Do some light exercise. Whatever that is, whatever you think is appropriate, whatever you can do, but do something to get the blood circulating. Do some star jumps. Go for a quick little walk. Some people I know, they even like to go to the gym early in the morning to spruce themselves up. But whatever you do, do something. Some people, they even like to meditate. Some people pray. Some people like to do yoga. It's up to you, whatever works for you, but do something and get you physically into sound state. It will also help you mentally as well, and it will calm those nerves down. Secondly, have a decent breakfast. Now I know some people, they don't like having breakfast, but let me share with you some real life examples. I have seen people in interviews, they come for an interview and they've clearly not eaten for whatever reason, and you can hear their stomach making those noises when you know when someone is hungry, and it's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, it does cause a smile, but it does cause, a bit of discomfort to the individual. So be careful, have something light, but do have something. Thirdly, as I mentioned before, you're making sure that you've got your clothes ready, dress to impress. Now, what do we mean by dress to impress? Obviously, if you're wearing something and you're comfortable, that automatically will help you with your performance. So this is not about wearing brands. This is just about being neat and clean. So making sure your clothes are ironed, making sure that they are not dirty. And that's not only with your clothing we're referring to, also yourself physically, making sure your hair's combed, making sure your beard is trimmed, making sure if you have got a beard, making sure you're looking neat and good, making sure your collars are straight, whatever it may be. Okay, dress to impress, but for the right reason. Fourthly, getting to the interview, I mentioned 15 minutes in the previous tutorial. So 15 to 20 minutes maximum. Make sure you get to your destination. Hopefully with your planning, you'll be fine. Now, even when you're doing a virtual interview, you should log on 10 minutes before your interview time. Anything could happen. As we mentioned before, you could have system problems. Your phone could have a problem, suddenly frozen, that's not working, this is not working. I would even suggest you test all your equipment in advance and then log on 10 minutes before ahead of time. Okay? Smile, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do that 3 to 5 times to reduce any anxiety you are having. And this will also help you with your vocal impact. And we're going to talk more about the vocal impact when we talk about how to execute the interview, because that's important in itself. Remind yourself, I can do this. Encourage yourself. It's a common practice used by many sports people before they go into tournaments, before matches. You would have noticed some sports people, they shout at themselves. They're encouraging, come on, we can do it. And you see captains doing it to their teams. Why? There's a lot of nervous energy building up. This is a great way of releasing the energy. So believe, visualize success. Seeing is believing. And if you can already see, you've already been successful in your mind, there's a strong chance you will do well. So Being mentally strong is also very important, and hence the reason why I said, and I've said it a couple of times now, you have as much chance as anybody else. Do not disappoint. Follow all the preparation tips. Follow all these tips for on the day, and you should be ready for that open exchange straight away. Some people start strong, some people stutter at the beginning. I would hope you would start strong, so you make that positive first impression. So once the exchange does start with the questions, you will already be in a good position and have left a positive impression in every sense with the interviewer.